Well, a week ago, the theme song at Club and Angle would have been Simon and Garfunkel with Sounds of Silence. A week on, and it's more like Kool and the Gang and Celebrations. Patrons back on course, a wonderful night of racing. Combine the both of them, and we have the General Manager of Club and Angle here, Mr. David Wonson, who is no doubt smiling from ear to ear underneath that mask. Well, David, it's been a wonderful night here at Club and Angle on two scores. Firstly, the action on the track's been just superb, and also the fact we've had patrons back on course and seeing owners back on the front lawn cheering their horses home. No doubt you're a very relieved and happy man.
Yeah, it's fantastic, Michael, to see people back enjoying the trots. We've seen today at Royal Randwick the big crowd that they had there, and that's continued over here. Not our biggest crowd we've ever had, but it's great to have the atmosphere, owners cheering their horses down the straight. It's a fantastic thing to see back at the trots. It's been a long road, and fortunately we're nearly there.
Yeah, the action on the track, Dave, we've been treated to some outstanding performances, particularly in the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge Series, the semi-final for the boys and girls, and an Australasian record for the mile with My Ultimate Ronnie, 150.3.
Yeah, what an amazing performance. Those two-year-olds, both semi-finals went under 151. They're two-year-olds. So, yeah, you had My Ultimate Ronnie in the first semi-final. Small T's led up, done all the work. We know how good he'd go because he actually went 150.2 here in a trial a couple of weeks ago. But My Ultimate Ronnie had the sit on him. Then you go to the second semi-final with the boys and the machine, My Ultimate Byron. I think it was 7 from 7 tonight. And he also broke 151. He went 150.9. Just amazing the times that these two-year-olds are running at the moment.
The Belinda and Luke McCarthy prepared Expensive Ego also back in action tonight with a very tough and solid win.
Yeah, Jason Grice, the owner here, with an entourage of supporters and family that he usually brings along with him. Very excited. He was excited to be back on track. Great win in the Kevin Robinson Memorial. What a fantastic thing that is with the Robinson family today. I think it was Art Cadeau won the Kosciuszko. I spoke to Chris twice today. He was really excited. He was waiting for Terry to get back, and he just said words that whoever won tonight's race, to congratulate him. He'd love to be here. For him, fortunately, it was Luke McCarthy. They're really good friends, so they've had a chat on the phone already inside the stables, on the phone in the stables. But yeah, he was really excited for Luke McCarthy to win.
Yeah, certainly Terry scaling new heights with his win in the Kosciuszko. That's certainly his biggest success as a galloping trainer, following the footsteps of his famous father, and how appropriate we did have the Kevin Robinson tonight. But as far as the celebrations were concerned, David, had they been COVID-free, that party at Randwick would have certainly carried on to Menangle.
It would have. Unfortunately, they couldn't get here anyway because they like Berry, so it is regional. They wouldn't have been able to get here in any instance. There was a little group that did get to go to Randwick, but I know Chris was waiting back in Berry for Terry to arrive. I think Terry got going a little bit early from Randwick, and would have been a great party to be at.
What about next week, Dave? We now turn our attention to the three-year-olds as far as the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge is concerned for their semi-finals.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? They've got something to live up to because the two-year-olds is just so exciting, and just with the fillies as well. Captain's Queen, Madrid, what a Silk Cloud. So it's a fantastic series of two-year-old, three-year-olds take over next week with the semi-finals. The barrier draws will be conducted next week as well. That will be super important. As it always is, the barrier draws in big races such as these. A little bit different here because they're all off the one line here at Club Menangle, but it will play a definite bearing. I always say there's no bad barriers at Menangle, there's only a better price. So the wider you draw, the better price you get. And ultimately here at Menangle, they all get their chance and the best horse always wins.
2 weeks' time, we're back here for grand final night, and New South Wales Breeders' Challenge race meeting is always exciting, and it always unearths a lot of exciting talent. This year's going to be no exception.
Yeah, it's got some significance on the calendar, hasn't it? Breeders' Challenge, the great horses that come through the series now. Like you said, it's an exciting series. Even more so this year, it's sort of a prelude into the Inter Dominion Carnival, so it's a fantastic couple of months of racing. Fortunately, we're able to open up and we're able to get the people back in. Bookings are coming in fast for all the function areas, especially during the Inter Dominion Carnival and the Christmas Carnival. And Christmas is always really busy here as well. And then we go into the Miracle Mile Carnival. So the next 4 or 5 months, fantastic racing, a lot of Group 1 racing, and it's going to be really exciting to watch and judge.
Also on Breeders' Challenge night, David, is the Len Smith Mile, which has certainly become a time-honoured event.
Yeah, it's going to be a good race, isn't it? King of Swing will be here, of course. We've just seen Expensive Ego, first run back, was mighty impressive. And there's been a couple other horses that have been around. There was a horse tonight I liked, Alpine Stride, hit the line really strongly for his fourth. Lineup was fantastic, first up for a long time, but he's a dual derby winner. So it's going to be a nice little race there in a couple of weeks, the Len Smith Mile. 100,000 should be.
I saw DJ Binskin after the race with Line Up, and boy was he happy.
Yeah, there would have been a lot of pressure with that horse. He's been off for quite some time. He's very lightly raced, but as I said, he's won 2 derbies. He's got plenty of ability, and he did show that tonight. Final quarter in 26 seconds, and he still looks like most of us do. He's still got a bit of a COVID body on him. He's got a few pounds to lose still.
I lost a few pounds during the week. I had a haircut.
Yeah, I didn't.
Talking about the Inter Dominion, Dave, dates and venues.
Yeah, so the first round of heats kick off here at Menangle on the 27th of November. Then we head out to Bathurst on the Wednesday on the 1st of December. I think that's another date where things open up further in the regions. Then we head to the Sunday at Newcastle, the Sunday afternoon. And then back here on December 11 for the Saturday night, the grand final of the Pacers and the Trotters.
Yeah, so some wonderful period coming up, and as we said, just in the nick of time, we've been allowed to get patrons back on course, so there's going to be a feast of harness racing here at Club Menangle. And also, David, driving past Country Club Menangle this afternoon on the way into the track, they look to be doing a marvellous trade as well.
Yeah, it's been amazing what the Country Club, people are just really keen to get out. When it opened up on Monday, they were booked out straight away. So, yeah, get the bookings in there at the Country Club. It's welcoming people back. It's great to see the car park full. It's been pretty empty for a while, so it's just great to see the cars and the people back around.
On that note, David, we'll wrap it up. Yeah, it is good to see people here and good to see you smiling again.
You can see me smiling through this mask, can't you, Mick? Thanks, mate.